On this episode of Science with Shields, we'll show you how to make a balloon fire resistant. Hey everyone, it is meteorologist Christy Shields, and on this episode of Science with Shields, you are going to need your safety goggles. You'll also need a parent or guardian's help with this experiment because you will need a candle and it needs to be lit. And we also need at least 2 balloons. You may need more on hand. But the first thing we're going to do is take one balloon and fill it up with some air. All right, so I filled this first balloon up with some air and tied it off. Now, what do you think is going to happen if I put the balloon on the flame? And get ready, it may pop. But it may pop, and it actually even put our flame out. So we are going to need to light that again. But obviously with the air, it doesn't go well with the candle, right? The balloon completely plopped. Let's watch that again in slow motion. You can see with that slow motion why it's important to be wearing your safety goggles. Now let's take the balloon filled up with water and let's stick this over the flame. And you can see here that the balloon with the water is not popping. And there is a reason for this, and it is the water. So what is happening here is that warm water is going to rise. And when that warm water rises, it's being replaced by the cold water going back down into the balloon, and it keeps cycling. So what's happening is the heat is being transferred through the balloon. That warm water is rising and it's being replaced by cold water sinking down to the ground. And you can even see here we've got some carbon from the flame on the balloon transferred, but the balloon did not pop. And that's why water is a great thing to soak up heat. And it also explains why our oceans in the summer can be cooler at the beginning of summer, and it takes a little bit for them to heat up. And in the winter, it takes a long time for that warm ocean water to cool back down because water is really good at absorbing heat. If you want to try out more Science with Shields episodes, you can head over to wearecentralpa.com and find a whole bunch more.